Yo, what's going on, guys? And today, JB Bickerstaff has been announced as the head coach of the Detroit Pistons. Originally, it seemed like James Borrego was going to be the head coach, and then he removed himself from consideration. And after that had happened, Mr. JB Bickerstaff, a few days later, was announced as the head coach. Adrian Wojnarowski broke the news. Detroit Pistons are hiring JB Bickerstaff as the franchise's next head coach. He took the Cavaliers to consecutive playoff trips, including a Eastern Conference semifinals. This is a 5-year deal. They're saying in good hire. JB Bickerstaff, instead of taking the year off, he gets back into coaching. He's a young coach, 45 years old, has experience as an interim coach and with the Houston Rockets, and then obviously the Cavaliers most recently. He was also, I completely forgot that he coached the Grizzlies too. So this is his third head coaching job. I completely forgot he took over those Grizzlies teams. I completely forgot about that. But I've always liked JB Bickerstaff. I thought he's a decent coach. I think he is more, until he proved me wrong, he seems to be more of a player development, or like the guy who takes a young team from being a young team into a playoff squad, and then he might be the guy that you eventually replace with the championship head coach. But Trajan, the new CEO of the team, I'm trying to see if they've had any overlap because Trajan, basically his post-playing career, he went to the Spurs, then to the Nets, and then the Pelicans has been his trajectory. So Spurs, there's been no overlap. And even as a player, JB was not a coach on a team for Trajan, because Trajan played for the Cavs and then went overseas. And hey, I think this is a good move. I think Cade Cunningham having JB is going to be huge. I think Jalen Duren, Jaden Ivey, everybody on this team having each other is going to be huge. So the Pistons having Trajan Langdon and JB Bickerstaff is a huge thing. I think this is a nice pairing. And if you look at the Pistons' current roster, I think it's not bad. I think this situation is looking a lot better than it was a few weeks ago. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts. So looking at the season, you're going to go into next year with Isaiah Stewart, Cade Cunningham, Asar Thompson. Hopefully he's fine. Jaden Ivey, Jalen Duren, Quinn. Well, they just traded Quinn. Marcus Sasser, and that's really it. That's the current roster. So it's also going to be a completely new look. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun year. I think so.